Hey everybody, this is Billy from Fear to Stop. Hope everybody's having an awesome little time today. My beautiful pregnant wife slash bandmate Dana's in the background, playing on her phone. How you doing?
I'm good.
You guys may notice the picture quality is all of a sudden a hell of a lot better. We finally got new phones for the first time. We had an iPhone 7S, whatever, 7 Plus, 7 Plus, 7S, yeah, they're all the same. So yeah, it was. It's as you can tell, everything's lit up. Unfortunately, what's lit up is not exactly good. We're in the process of moving, which is a good thing, but it's very hectic, and it's the best of times. Moving is stressful, but it's even worse when you're 28 weeks pregnant. So, which is awesome. Again, I'm looking forward to us having a son, although at our ages, maybe not so much, but. Hey, what can you do? So we're somehow balancing being middle-aged parents of a newborn, coming, with furthering our music career. Somehow we're going to manage to do both. Which is funny, because the last time we started having some real momentum, she got pregnant with Jamie. And I kind of like, well, you know what? I'm about to be a dad. I got to make a choice. I'm going to be a full-time musician or a full-time dad. And unfortunately, it wasn't until about 3 years ago I realized I could do both. Oops. So here I am racing against the clock, and finally starting to, making some real waves. That's all it takes to you guys. And I appreciate it. We appreciate you. But that said, we're doing good, and all of a sudden, here we go again. Got a baby in the way, except we are 15 years older this time. But you know what? In the words of Al Bundy, it was all worth it. That was the detective episode, wasn't it?
I think so.
That was like the only funny thing the whole episode.
And somebody keeps touching my breast.
Who keeps touching my breast? No,
Yeah.
I don't know if y'all ever watched. Most of you guys probably, depending on your age, you probably weren't even born when it went off the air. My God, it's depressing.
My name Dana watches it.
Dana, did you realize that there's a good portion of our fan base who weren't even born yet when it went off the air? Like Nolan wasn't even born.
Oh my God.
He was born 2 years after the show went off the air. 2.5 years, actually. If you want to be precise about it. So it's like, dang. Actually, not quite. By about a week. But you get the point. It's like, it really puts things in perspective. And to put things in perspective is the fact that there's artists we listen to who weren't born yet when we started making music professionally. I don't know what the hell that says about us, or it's a passage of time. So yeah, guys, we decided we're gonna do a little bit of make this kind of a thing. Not me rambling, but that already is a thing. But as far as kind of do a little video diary, so to speak, of what it's like being middle-aged musicians and parents. We got a teenage daughter, obviously, who's in the band. So she's going to be probably, if she wants to, hopefully she will. Jamie could possibly throw in her 2 cents as well. What it's like being, a teen musician and having a newborn baby brother. That's crazy. I mean, that's like if imagine Olivia Rodrigo would have had a sibling, like another sibling, like now. I mean, not now. We're not up to her or anything, but like maybe like 3 years ago or something. Isn't that kind of weird?
That would be.
But like if she, like, let's say this happened now, or someone a little smaller, like Tate McRae or something like that. She's 18, so yeah. Let's say she had her family over in Australia decided that, good night, mate, let's make a baby. And like that, and then out pops another baby in the Barbie. Wait, what am I talking about? I'm sorry. Here's a little bun in the oven. That's what I meant to. I was gonna say a bun in the Barbie. Because crikey, mate, the Stingray's a sharp little bugger. Even though I alienated half our audience there, and a good portion of the family. Anyway, that was funny. So yeah, we're gonna kind of share, the tales of any kind of trials and tribulations we have. The funny part is, our story could actually make a good reality show. It could also make a really terrible one. Just think about it. Middle-aged parents who just so happen to be musicians, and what if we, during the course of us doing this, what if we were to break? And that would be cool. That the subscribers we have, or new people who just stumble upon the channel by accident or by design or fate, whatever, kind of can take part in the journey as well.
Yeah.
I mean, you never know, because one day you're, pumping gas, or not pumping gas, but you're like, fixing cars and, maybe slinging burgers or something. And the very next day you're like, top 40. And it's a lot easier. Well, it's never easy, but it's a lot easier to get your music out there and get somewhat of an audience than ever before. When we first started, the only option you had was hopefully somebody would see you at a live performance you did at a bar or something and like it and got a bigger gig, and maybe the right people heard your demo tape, or put out a demo tape and just so happened to get the right ear or the right place at the right time. And now it's like, don't even have to worry about that. Just go to DistroKid, not a sponsor, but they should be, because we love DistroKid. Hint, hint. We use them, and yeah. Anyway, I'm not trying to beat you to death over that. I'm not one of them types of people. But whoever your distributor is, you just some of them are free, some of them you got to pay per release, or pay a small little amount per year, and release an unlimited amount of tracks. We're as low as $20 a month with DistroKid. Hint, hint. Not a sponsor yet, but I should post the referral link, the description, like everybody else does.
I know, right?
That would be, help the channel out, and they could save like 7% or something like that. Be cool. Little money for the for the old piggy bank there. So I'm sorry, I don't know why that sounded funny, but yeah, that's what this is going to be. It would make a cool reality show though. Kind of like the Osbournes in reverse,
Mm-hmm.
Oh gosh, that's kind of scary. I just try to picture Jamie as Kelly Osbourne, and God, that's just sad. And I hope Austin's not Jack Osbourne, just because, just could be kind of weird.
Hey, Jack Osbourne turned out to be pretty mellow.
Yeah, but if our kids are like the Osbournes, that would make you Sharon. And I'm sorry, but I have enough brain damage from the strokes that I don't want to be talking like Ozzy. I already kind of do. So it's kind of like lung tissue. Sorry guys, I'm kind of a little under the weather. So, but yeah, it's gonna be a fun journey, guys. Hope you guys stick with us for the ride. It's gonna be a hell of a time. Share a little bit of successes and let you guys know why we're all of a sudden now, after 20 years, starting to make some leeway. Hell, I put out a solo project, which is a cover of a song from the Metroid soundtrack for the NES. Cheap plug, Grade's Lair. Go check it out. My Spotify, Billy Castillo. Haha. Anyway, didn't promote it. All right, I just put it out. I literally just did the cover because I wanted to, because I like the song. Let me mute the commercial because I'm not trying to get copyright screwed. Uh-oh, I hear you snoring in the background. I'll wrap this up. Mm-hmm. You're getting narco-lazy up there.
Whatever.
But yeah, I'll wrap this up anyway because it's almost 5 o'clock. But yeah, so I did a random NES cover and didn't promote it. I literally just did it because I liked the song and I just felt like doing it. put out under my own name, instead of the band name, and granted, it died a death. Like, no one heard it. Like, okay, whatever. I hear it on occasion, just like, cool. And I actually did this, proud of myself. Pretty good cover. Then all of a sudden, I was checking my Spotify for artists the other day, and I saw all of a sudden it was like 155 streams. Where most got before in the day was like 3. I was like, what? And then like 200 something. Then like 255 yesterday, which is the most streams in the day that we've gotten either as a band or any of us individually. Although she's the only one who wrote a track that actually got played on the radio. Granted, I was back in 2000. Was it 2006? No, it was 2008. It was 2008. That's right.
2008.
Yeah, because but granted, it was college radio. But the fact that it wasn't even a track for sale, I mean, someone ripped it from our website and bootlegged it. But they played it, so it's cool. It's just kind of boggles my mind, the fact that someone would do that. We were like complete nobodies at the time. Like, even more so than now, if you believe that, Daddy. But, I just get way cap on myself. I'm so sad.
What we said.
What he said, big sad.
Oh,
Big sad, a little sad. Remember a little sad?
Yes.
The live stream? That was funny.
Yes.
One thing, guys, before we let you go. I'm going to actually make a different video on this, or a separate video, I should say, which would still be different. But anyway, about this, but kind of want to give you a little bit of a sneak preview. Pretty soon, we're going to be doing some artist services. That sounded really wrong, but offering things like custom, album art, mixing and mastering. We both of us went to college for audio engineering and music production, so we both have had studio experience, and obviously we've been doing this for 20 years. But I've produced in a studio, and of course, I do my stuff here. I actually got a brand new computer. I got some high quality plugins for the first time. And so if you noticed why our sound quality all of a sudden went, like, especially compared to before, some of it's experience, but, okay, a lot of it's experience. Most of it's experience, but when you go from originally going from cassette tape, when we first started out, to some really, really, really janky computers we've had over the years, plural, many, just some busted microphones, using 20-year-old software, literally 20-year-old software, and now, like, we got 3 people in the band who can play multiple instruments. Well, I can play 2, but I'm decent on bass. Learning how to taught myself how to play the keyboards. It was weird. I'm in 40s. I learned how to play instruments when I'm in 40s. Jamie can play, keyboard. Well, she's been playing since she was 7. She can play the bass, and she's, she can do some parts in the drums too. So, and then Dean, he literally played guitar, drums, bass, keyboard. He's played harmonica. I think he's played the accordion too. He's multiple instrumentalist. So, we're gonna offer different things, like, so hey, you want a guitar solo, you want a keyboard part in there, it's gonna be this. But yeah, that's to come later. But looking forward to it. Maybe share some stuff I've done with you guys, not like us, because obviously y'all have heard our music. If you're here, thank you guys again for your support. Do something with the bell, click like, subscribe, share, tell a friend, find a friend, phone a friend, I don't care. Do something. As long as it's part of the algorithm, I'm happy. I'm just joking. I'm happy. I'm just being funny with that. But that's the thing we're going to be doing. And like I said, we've had some experience. And it's going to be cool, guys. But I'm going to wrap it up, as it's 5 o'clock in the morning on the dot. And until next time, good golf, good tennis, whatever makes you happy. Peace.
Peace.
Oh, there you go.